Interesting situation, and also, as you said, we're waiting for some pretty big results to come out. But let's talk about a company that has actually posted quite a strong set of numbers. I'm talking about Manappuram Finance, which came out with good numbers for the December quarter, with profits up 102% at 202 crores. Now, that stock, of course, has been buzzing in trade and is almost 7 to 8% up in session in the trading session today. Now, just to get us a proper look into those numbers of the earnings for the quarter gone by, joining us now on the show is the chairman, V.P. Nandakumar. Thank you very much for speaking to us right here on BTVi. Let me ask you the big question first. What has actually led to this large jump in profits on a year-on-year basis?
As you have mentioned, the results were good. The demonetization impact was not felt really. This is primarily because of the restructuring of the loan product. When we offer this product for a period of 1 year, the NPAs, if these are to be liquidated through auction, it takes another 3-4 months. That means around 16-17 months. When such a interest burden, and when these customers are asked to remit the interest and redeem the loan, it used to be very difficult for at least some customers. Then we were forced to auction these. So when we auction these after 1.5 years, what used to happen, especially in a scenario where the price has gone down, the losses used to be there. This was the reason of a very low. Our yield used to be 4-5% lower around 2 years back. Because of the product restructuring to 3 months short-term loans, like 3 months loans, the chances of that loss is not there. And also, we have introduced that monthly collection of interest from the customers, and they are being offered rebate also if they do that. And our employees are encouraged to do that, and they are paid incentive. Because of that, our monthly collection of interest has improved very much. It used to be the interest accrued without collecting the interest. It used to be in the range of 7 to 8%. Now it has come down to around 3.5%, which shows the interest is being collected. So in 3 months' time, short-term product, 3 months' time, if these are if the interest is requested to be remitted by the customer, then it will be easier for the customer. This has actually helped to improve our margins. That's the reason why we were able to report a good profit. This is besides the achieved growth during the last 3-4 quarters.
Right, so that paints a pretty comprehensive picture, Mr. Nandakumar, but I was just wondering on your earning per share. Now that is 2 rupees 40 paise a share. Do you think this is sustainable for the fourth quarter as well?
I hope so.
All right.
Okay, in fact, that's a pretty, that's good to know. But the other question is that your GNPAs have risen in Q3. Will they reduce in the next 2 quarters?
No, this quarter itself it will go down. The reason for the NPA level, which is around more than 2%, is because we voluntarily deferred this auction during the last 2.5 months, because the money supply was not there. The jewelry sales in general was seen lackluster. It has gone down by 40-50% as is reported in the media. So the demand for the scrap gold also was slightly lower. Demand was there, but the price was very much low. Now, when the currency has reached to a tolerable level, now the demand also has picked up. So the scrap gold is moving now. So the auctions will be completed in another 1.5 months completely. With that, the NPA level will go back to what was before this demonetization.
Right. Also, I was just wondering on loan growth, Mr. Nandakumar, what kind of growth do you see on the loans front and profits as well for FY18 going ahead from here? What's the outlook?
Budget year on year is a 20% CAGR, both in the loan growth as well as bottom line. This is my projection, and during certain period it may be slightly lower, but it will be compensated during other months also. So on an average, what I see is a 20% CAGR.
All right. Thanks very much for joining us, Mr. Nandakumar. Pleasure talking to you about the numbers that you reported. And while we were speaking, Bank of India has come out with its numbers, and this against the pressure that we are seeing on the PSU banking space today and all across the banking board, as it were. Look at the kind of numbers being posted by Bank of India for the third quarter. The net profit has come in at 102.